Hello, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to MCFC Connect. I like peering through there. Comes through big time. Let's just make sure that's good. That is good. Hello, welcome to the stream. City have got a huge FA Cup final coming up. Our biggest game of the season, without a shadow of a doubt. I can't put it more simply than that, really. You know, this is our chance to. It won't fix the season, it won't do anything like that, but it will certainly be a good thing to help finish off the season. I'm so nervous. Come on, City, says Talsifu, saying big ups. Love the profile picture, Talsifu, as well. Very nice, very good, very cool. But yeah, I won't lie, I'm a bit nervous too. I've been thinking about it for most of the day. I did have work, so it's all I really could think about, partly. I'm very nervous, but I would just like to say I got the back four absolutely spot on in my match preview. I don't know why, I had a feeling, and man, I should trust my gut more. Let's not think about the rest of the 11. Couldn't be much further, but well, I'll take what I can get, won't I? Hopefully we win more trophies than Arsenal this season, says Talsif. Yes, I'm hoping that too. Score prediction. I'm predicting 2-1. I predicted that last night on the Blue Friday show, and I'll stick by it. Very nervous, of course, but one way to deal with nerves is to just... I don't even know. I don't even know. Try not to think about it, but it's hard to not think about it when I'm literally looking at it. Yeah, it's a huge game, without a shadow of a doubt. We have to win it for KDB. Yeah, I mean, KDB deserves to leave this club on a high. And look, in terms of the overall season, it hasn't been a high, and it won't be a high. But if he can get this trophy, it just means that he leaves with something. You know, I don't want him to go trophyless in his last season. You know, I don't want that. I just want the best for us and for him. And I think that is to win today. Yeah, but do let me know your predictions for today. Do you think City will win? Do you think it's out of our reach? Do you think Palace are going to be too good for us? And look, don't knock it. You know, they very well could be. I wouldn't underestimate them. Not that anyone is. Good luck for the final, says Glimpse. Big ups. I see a KDB goal incoming, says Tarsi Hussein. Yeah, that would be nice. You know, good old screamer, imagine. Classic KDB. I would certainly oblige to that. But yeah, we're going to have to wait and see, aren't we? Echeverry in the squad. Wow. Of all times, by the way, to get included in the squad. In the FA Cup final. I'm almost lost for words. But hey, I'm just happy to see him. I'm happy to know he exists. Yeah. My apologies, I'm getting a phone call. It can't be that important, but we'll see. Spam call or scam call, you know. They called me back. That never happened. I was hoping to see Rodri in the squad. If you win today, then Chelsea are guaranteed minimum Europa League, can't get Conference League. Hey, you must be supporting us then. I was hoping to see Rodri in the squad, but sadly he ain't. I'm not surprised. Why is Pep playing attacking players in the DM like KDB and Silva? Comma Sissy says tweet blue. Yes, big ups. Sorry. Yeah, but yeah, we really need a City win. Sorry, this phone call's just like weirded me out. We really need this win today, obviously. I mean, if you win, I won't be mad. However, it would be cool to see Palace back in Europa League. Well, I don't care if they've been in Europa League before. If they haven't, it's an achievement that can't be understated. You know, I'm sure they'll be buzzing to be back in Europa League if they win. I do not want them to be back in the Europa League next season, sadly. Not out of any like disregard for them, but I really want us to win it. You know, if it was United, I'd be supporting Palace all the way. Alright, there we go. Sorry, I was dealing with that phone call. So weird. Alright. My mind is on this now. Oh, blinking it. I've clicked the wrong thing on my computer. I'm all over the place. Yeah, but big ups to everyone who's in the chat. Big ups to Tweet Blue. Make sure to like the stream, everyone. Every like helps. We kick off in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. It's come too soon. Ortega starts today. Doesn't surprise me. I believe I had someone in chat yesterday suggesting for Edison. I said whether that would be the right move or not, I don't know, but it was always, I feel, going to be Ortega, cup keeper. Pep's not the kind of guy to like take the cup off him just because he wants to like a different team out or thinks Edison would be better suited. But I just hope that we don't have any stupid moments like we did last year when blinking Vardy lobbed his own keeper or anything of the sort. I just want a proper performance. If we give it our all and we lose, then I can't really complain. Okay. I think Man City will win, but Palace may score 2-1, maybe 3-1. I'm thinking 2-1. I think Palace are going to give us a real game here. I think they're going to make it as tough and as difficult as possible. They're going to be pumped. They're going to be hyped. You know, there's no doubt they're bigging themselves up, and why wouldn't they? You know, they're all ready for this. It'll be KDB's final time at Wembley in a Man City shirt. Thoughts on Tottenham losing 21 games this season? Tottenham have lost 21 games this season, yet still might get Champions League. Quite incredible, isn't it, how football works? But yeah, incredible, really. You know, United and Tottenham, 16th, 17th. One of them is getting Champions League football. Like, no if, buts, and maybes about it. Pep is so, I say he's gone smart today. He's not wearing like a full piece suit, but it's not like when we beat United 2-1 where he's wearing like a sweater or a jumper even. But yeah, he's gone pretty formal today. It's like wearing a basic black top, but then a blazer over it, and some like nice pants. just for the occasion. So the City lads. Yes. Win Malfate, big ups. Luton only lost 24 when they was in Prem, and Tottenham will probably lose 22. Wow. Incredible. And are Luton relegated? Did they actually end up getting relegated? Can't remember. Yeah. I mean, Forest, who were 17th last season, had 21 defeats. No, had 20 losses compared to Tottenham, who are 17th this season, had 21. Oh gosh, I do wonder what their board thinks to it all. Is Postecoglou in charge next season? That's what I want to know. MCFR TV is here somewhere in the stands. This is City even, amongst many other City fans. Yeah, we stayed up on goal difference. Close. Way too close to goal, but hey, congrats. Hopefully it'll be a bigger margin next season. Who's likely to come into the job glimpse? Any rumoured names? Anyone worth of note? JSGC, I think he's gone to the game as well. Wow, I'm just shocked to see Echeverri on the bench. Apparently we're getting a Turkish manager who is racist. It baffles me with our appointment. That is crazy. He's also never managed in England. Wow, okay. You're just going to have to hope your board's had a masterclass. Genuinely. Players and Pep shaking hands with the Palace opposition. City players take off their coats, the jackets, or really coat. Alright, quick team huddle from City. They all know what's what. They know what the job is. Just prepping my kickoff graphic. KDB Moody Tifo is quite nice tonight. Camera's on Eze. Gosh, hope he doesn't cook us. I expect Palace to be on their A game today. Who wouldn't? As long as we're better than we have been this season and better than we were in the FA Cup final. In the FA Cup final last season. Maybe we'll be fine. Maybe. Don't take my word for it. Palace players just giving themselves a bit of hype for it. Clapping each other's hands. Chest bumps. A lot. City players, one last big huddle. Cameras on Palace fans, balloons and red and blue banners being thrown and swung. Looks like City are going to kick off. Oh no, it's Palace kicking off, not us. I thought it'd be them. Eze will be the man to kick the ball. Just getting my kickoff graphics, kickoff post more so ready. And there you go, game is underway. Come on, Blues. Ball forward from Palace. Vardio heads it away. Munoz back towards our box. Vardio again. He's gone down. He's clutching his head. Oh, blinking at Vardio. Don't have to go off like 10 seconds in. It was after a header of the ball. Have a look here. He went for it. Yeah. And then, did he go for it again? Yeah, he went for it again. Yeah, he seems to be good. He seems to be fine now. Big ups everyone who's tuning in. Here we go. Ortega is going to have a free kick here. I'm trying to see the formation. Are we a 3-2? Are we a 3-2-4-1? No, we are something else entirely. Marsh and Haaland that they might be playing alongside each other. I'm still supporting Palace, even though it's better for Chelsea if Man City win. Fair enough. Can't argue. I can't argue with that. Marmoush fouled here. I can't crack the positions here. Up the Palace, says Glimpse. I can only assume that that's what UTP means. Come on, Sitter, says LNW in response. Big ups. We've got 7 people in the chat. Big ups, everyone. Make sure to hit the likes. Here's Doku. Left-hand side. Backwards to Vardio. Now back to Ruben Diaz. Lovely ball. Savinho. Akanji. De Bruyne. Akanji. Diaz. Akanji. Diaz. Oh, ball just goes over our defence. Vardio easily retrieves it. No Palace players are running for it. We're still in possession for all intents and purposes. Here is Nico Riley. Akanji. Savinho loses the ball. Ref gives no foul. Although a poor pass from a Palace player, the ball goes back to us anyway. And that was Kamada. Cameron went on him. I think it's Kamada. Akanji on the overlap. Savinho went for himself, but that touch was way too heavy. Mark Gueye gets rid of it. Bernardo pitching in defensively there. That was good. Intercepts that. Now then, KDB playing a bit deeper here. Receives the ball. He plays out wide to Jeremy Doku. Doku's on the left today, by the way, with Savinho on the opposite. De Bruyne's ball, not the best. Foul by Akanji, says ref. Why have Palace brought a drum to Wembley? However, I can't hear it because I ain't got the volume on, obviously. Well, I assume it's not Man City because Palace always have drums. Yeah, probably. Crowd, the cameras on the Palace fans, bouncing up and down, cheering on their side. De Bruyne, ball through. Savinho. De Bruyne, ball in. Haaland! Oh, what a save by Dean Henderson. Huge first chance of the game. Dean Henderson with a massive save early on. Great ball in from De Bruyne. First time as well. It's a ridiculous ball. Haaland does about everything he can with it. But the good thing is he's won as a corner. Very good, though. Very good that was. Superb ball. All you need is a point at home versus Bournemouth to go back in the Champions League spot. I'd rather not have to rely on a singular point. I'd rather just get the win. But I guess that's reassuring. De Bruyne on this corner. His corners are very hit and miss. Ball in. It's headed away to the edge of the box. Marmoush was on. Savinho tried to lift one in. Sar's chasing back for it. And Bernardo on the halfway line has retrieved it from Savinho. Now then, here is Ruben Diaz. Palace and City very much so back in their shape now. Nico Riley. Don't know if he tried to lob the keeper or not there. Although he did win as a corner. Nice play, Nico Riley. Dean Henderson, that ball was just a bit too high for him. He couldn't quite control it in the catch. Oh, he fell kind of awkwardly there, Dean Henderson. Didn't look like the nicest fall for his leg. All right then, Savinio to take this. Ball in. Headed away by Mark Gay. Touchdown by Savinio. Solid touch. Marmouche puts it across. Now then, Eze trying to get the counter going. Nice play by De Bruyne, who tries to put one in. There's like 4 bodies ahead of Haaland there. He wins City a throw. Good stuff. That was great defended by De Bruyne. Completely shut down the Palace counter that they clearly wanted to start there. Your dad wasn't happy when you went 2-0 down to Man United last season. Yeah, I don't imagine he was, to be honest. Yeah, I don't imagine that he was. Ooh. Ooh. Here is Josko Vardio. Ruben Diaz. What's your thoughts on possession-based football, like Pep, and now a lot of managers trying to implement it? I mean, yeah, I remember Rosnia tried to do that at Hull. I mean, yeah, it's completely changed. It's completely changed the way people look at football in some respect. You know, there's no doubt that Pep has like changed football and how it is played. You know, a lot of teams want to play with the ball now, play in possession, and I think that does partly come down to Pep. Nice tackle that by De Bruyne. Sarr is down, slamming the floor. Sissy continuing to play. But yeah, I mean, I like possession-based football when it's like in full flow. Sometimes it can actually be really boring. But when it's in full flow, and that was lovely from Nico Riley there. Here's Jeremy Doku, he gets tackled. It's back with Nico Riley now. Yeah, when it's in full flow, there's nothing better to watch, in my opinion. All right, corner ball. I don't like it. I don't like Maresca ball at all. But if he gets top 5, I won't complain. Yeah, Maresca ball, football's so dead. That Man United game was awful, but 3 points is 3 points, I guess. Yeah, big win for that. And a big win for Chelsea. I was really hoping that Man United would just do us one solid this one time. But no, I can't even get a point. Yeah, but ball in from Savinio here. Vardio's header saved and hoofed away by someone. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. It may have been Kamada, but genuinely I didn't get a good look. That's another save from Henderson, though. Good header. I think Sarr would have had it clear on the line anyway, to be fair, but that's still a good save. Chelsea had 3 shots on target, United had 1. Shows how dead the game was. That sounds awful. Here is Manuel Akanji. De Bruyne back to him. Akanji. Diaz. Savinio. Think it's a goal kick. Yeah, it will be. I'm having Domino's for tea. Hey, nice. Good stuff. Cucurella won Chelsea 15 points this season from his goals. Blinking heck. Camera back on the Palace fans there, just really up for it. Still persisting with the loud crowd. De Bruyne, a nice turn. Really good turn that. Plays into Marmoush. Marmoush into Savinho. Savinho's ball in. Doku, I don't think you're winning a corner, and he doesn't try to. Bernardo's ball. Oh, I think that's a corner. That's headed out by Mitchell. Was it Mitchell? I think it was Mitchell. Yeah, I think we've got another corner here. Predictions for Sunderland versus Sheffield United. Sunderland 1-4-3. I completely had a U-turn on my prediction there. I was going to go with Sunderland 1-0. I changed my mind, 4-3. Oof, header there by Akanji. It just goes over. Well, we're making opportunities, is what we can say. 1-4-3. Yeah. Just had a complete U-turn. Went from 1 goal to 7. So as a United vs Liverpool went that one time. Bernardo. I'm convinced for Europa League final it'll either be 1-0 4-3. I'm so convinced. You know what? There's probably more truth to that than you may know. There is probably, yeah, that is definitely on the cards. KDB. Ruben Diaz. Yeah, Europa League final for me is going to be one of those games that are just like not a footballing spectacle in the sense that it's like wonderful football going at both ends, but more like the opposite maybe. And then, it'll just be so dead and someone would nick a goal. Ball in from Savinho, it goes out for a goal kick. Again, big ups everyone who's tuning in. Europa League final could be so dead or so entertaining. Yeah, it'll either be, like you said, entertaining or dead. No in between for me. Glasner, very vocal on the sidelines. Trying to make sure his team is in good shape. Don't blame him. Palace getting forward. Munoz, right hand side. Ball in. 1-0. Yeah. That's what happens when you just don't take your chances, man. (1-0) Crystal Palace. Eze scores. First attack they've had, and they scored. So easy, man. Eze. So easy. We've been on top of them, okay? But it means naught if you don't score. You know, it goes from defence to attack instantly. Mateta holds up the ball really well. Kamada, nice ball. Mateta, nice easy ball into Munoz. I'm sorry, Kanji's got to do better, bro. He's on him. He's constantly checking his shoulder, Akanji. I know, you're meant to check your shoulder, but he clearly doesn't know where Eze is. He's checking both shoulders. Eze's made the run completely behind him. He's got to be more aware, man. Bro, we need to have him locked down. That's why I wanted Akanji in the team. I thought having 3 actual defenders, okay, being Akanji, Diaz, Vardio, would be really beneficial to try and lock it down. Because when we were losing 2-0, okay, both the goals came so easily up that side because we weren't really defensively stable. Okay, Palace capitulated after we scored 1. Okay, but man, it really doesn't mean anything. now. Like, bro, what was even the point of going more defensively sound? Nice idea, Doku, but player does cover well. So easy, man. That was ridiculous. Well, Palace lead 1-0 in the FA Cup final. It went in a similar fashion to this last time. We went 1-0. We were not on top of them, but making opportunities and just not taking them. Marmoush plays it backwards to Doku here. Oh, Nico Riley in the box. Marmoush shot blocked. Oh, just don't go 2-0 down like you did last time. Bernardo Silva. Oscar Vardio. O'Reilly. Vardio. De Bruyne. Oh, I feel bad. The attack was doing solid, and then the first time the defence goes under pressure, we almost seem to bottle it. Oh, come on, lads. Wharton plays a nice ball out wide. Palace looking to get forward again here. Mitchell into Eze. Eze plays a ball. It was kind of across the box. Munoz, nice touch. Ball across! And it probably should have been 2-0. Man, what are we doing on Munoz? He's clearly got a good ball on him, and we're just letting him do it. Nice stuff by Savinho, helping us get him forward. De Bruyne plays a ball. Oh, come on. Foul, ref. Nope, nothing. Maybe I watched wrong, but it just felt like Sarr pushed him over. Again, that should be 2-0. That was Mateta, not Sarr. That should be 2-0. Yeah, last time didn't you go 2-0 down and win 5-2? Yeah, but I don't want to rely on that again. I don't think you get that 2 games on the bounce against a team. Okay, like maybe it happens, and if so, wow, incredible scenes. But if not, man, didn't get to see a replay on that Savinho incident. Vardio pass back to Ortega here. Palace fans already looked up for it when it was 0-0 and we were on top of them. I can only imagine what they sound like now. Savinho. Ruben Diaz. Vardio. Kanji across to Diaz. Doku. Vardio. De Bruyne. Diaz. Vardio. Diaz. Knocking it around. Savinho. Akanji. Savinho. I mean, 83% of the ball for City today here. Again, it does not mean a thing if you don't put it in the back of the net when you get the chance to. Ball through for Munoz. Man, he's clearly a target man. Like, bruh. We need to lock those sides down. Here is Eze on that left-hand side. De Bruyne. Bernardo Vardiol plays a long ball forward. Haaland chasing it. Oh! Henderson messed up. Marmouche. He gives it away. Kind of a waste that. There's a nice long ball from Vardiol. Keeper fluffed it up. Oh, Vardiol almost fluffed up there. Another bad start at Wembley. Oh man, I just hope we can turn this around. There's a good long ball by Vardiol. Ooh, handball that was by Dean Henderson up the other end. That was handball. Could anything be done about that? That was handball. You know, his hand went fully out the box there. I just don't think enough people saw it. I don't think there was enough bodies up there for City. It was only Haaland, so that'd be hard for him to really call something. Game's taking a sec to get the game going again. Are we looking at something? Are we looking at Dean Henderson? I don't know what's going on here. Because, alright, they are definitely looking at it because it's being replayed again here. I mean, it is handball. His hand fully leaves the box. There is no denying that. I just don't know if they're looking at it. I would love to know what the situation is. TS seriously PMO. I mean, they're looking at. I mean, it is handball, undeniably. But they can't give a yellow for it, so unless they're going to send him off, no, they're not giving anything for it. That's very weird. That's very weird. Man City fans chanting Blue Moon. We got to be loud. Dean Henderson's got away with one there. Because that is handball. Like, his hand was fully out the box. Marmouche. Oh, cleared. Oh, my lord. Matessa just nutmegged two of our players. Oh, we're back on it now. Oh, come on, ref. Are we serious, man? What am I watching? What am I watching? Oh, my lord. I bit my tongue for the majority of the decisions. Oh, my lord. I just don't know. I'm curious what the verdict is on that handball, because like that was handball. Ball into the box from Palace. O'Reilly, it's just bouncing around right now. Haaland back kicks it away. Savinio tried to play a ball in. It's frustration. I'm not really bothered about a handball if it wasn't gonna get if it meant it wasn't gonna be a red. Like, I'd only be bothered if it was like a guaranteed red if goalkeeper's handballed it outside their own box. Like, because I know how VAR works. They don't VAR do decisions for yellow cards, so it wouldn't have annoyed me, but I don't know. I just don't know what happens when a goalkeeper handballs outside the box. That guaranteed red. It never really happens, you know. Akanji, Savinio, goal kick. Like, why was the game paused so long? I mean, it is outside of his box. Like, the rest of his body is in it, but his entire arm is out of it. I just don't know how the rule works at that point. Because he has denied Haaland a goal-scoring opportunity as well. But what's done is done. Very weird. I don't get it. Ball in. Vardio, O'Reilly, Doku, O'Reilly. It's just in their box at the moment, and back with Henderson. Weren't they saying Rodri will be back? They were saying he could be back. There was no guarantee. Apparently, we needed to check with the doctors how he was, but there was no guarantee he was back today. And I'm not annoyed by it. Even if he was ready, I wouldn't be wanting him to play because off the back of an ACL, it's very tough to come back on. I can't get behind that red. I can't get behind that decision. Bernardo. I wouldn't want him to start. Nah. It would just risk him. Big ups by the way, Ali. They're tuning in. Kanji, De Bruyne, now Diaz. I'm gonna put that there. Ball in from Diaz. Vardio, De Bruyne. Foul by Palace. Should have had one a while ago, if you ask me, but about time. I would want him to come on like last 10 minutes. If it meant to get some legs in to like finish off the game, we're already smooth sailing. Sissy won a penalty there, so does Bernardo. I think we might have a pen here, possibly. Have another look. That's a pen, surely. Surely. There's no way he touches the ball. There's no way he touches the ball there. Surely it's a pen. That's a pen. Yeah, it is. It is a pen. Oh, I don't know if I can take it. I don't know if I can take it. The stress. Oh, man. Oh, God. Please don't fluff it up, Haaland, please. Just do anything but fluff it up. I just want to see the net nestle. Yeah, that is a pen. He's gone through. That is absolutely a penalty. Why did he do that? Well, yeah, it's definitely a pen. Can't be any complaints there. Marmouche holding the ball. Who's taking it? Haaland's our pen taker. It looks like it might be Omar Marmouche. Oh no, the stress, man. I can't even better look. I can't. It is going to be Marmouche. This is news to me. I didn't expect Marmouche to be a penalty taker. Alright, Marmouche. I was praying for Haaland not to miss it. Please don't miss it. Please, bro. I'm begging you. I can barely watch. Oh gosh, Marmouche. Saved. I mean, what more do we want? Yeah, we might as well be asking for it, man. What more do we actually want? Like, penalty, we'll give you it. You know, decent chances in the box, we'll give you it. Like, what more could we ask for right now? You know, we've done it to ourselves. Henderson probably shouldn't be on the field, but I ain't putting it on that. We had a penalty, we should score it. Why was Marmouche taking it? Like, don't get me wrong, I love Marmouche, okay? And if he scores that, I'm celebrating it, yeah? And I'm loving it. But why did he take it? He's not our pen taker. You know, if we lose this now, we'll look back at that. You know, most people will. Like, I don't understand why he took it. Like, Haaland's our guy. You know? Has he taken a penalty for us? Oh, a glimpse of past chance. Like, oh god, this game stinks. As if it didn't already with some of the refereeing decisions. But when we get one go our way, you know that we can't complain with that. No one complained with that. We just go and bottle it. I feel like we've missed more pens than we've scored this season. Doku. De Bruyne. Doku. Doku still. Tried to square it. Lost it. Wharton dribbles through Bernardo and Doku. Couldn't dribble through De Bruyne. Ball forward into Mateta. Vardy clears it back to Vardy. No, Vardy plays it back to Ortega. 122 final third passes from City today. And look where that's going us, man. Haaland. Bernardo. Haaland misses the ball. Not been a good first half for City, but it's not over yet. I mean, the performance hasn't been awful. You know, we have made opportunities. We've won a penalty. You know, the performance hasn't been horrendous, but it's just nothing that we could want to go away has, apart from that one refereeing decision. It is a penalty, you know. I don't know why Haaland gives it to him. Unless I know Haaland's missed a fair couple of pens this season. It's a great save by Dean Henderson. I can't believe he's missed it. Haaland gets to Marmage to hype him up a bit. Performance has been a lot better than first half as United. Still not great. Yeah, not to our standards, obviously. I mean, our defence has been so easy to run through this game. You know, Munoz, they should be 2-0 up before we have the pen. Ball forward. Some could argue Dean Henderson shouldn't have been on the pitch to save that pen. I mean, I agree. I don't know why. If they were checking for a red card, and they were, by the way, I don't know why I don't know why he doesn't get sent off, because that was like the most clear thing I've seen. I don't know why Haaland didn't take the pen. Why? That's so annoying. It was like when Ilkay Gundogan took a pen versus Leeds. I know he was on a hat-trick, but still, there was no need. At the end of the day, it's a penalty. You are a pen taker. Unless you're not on the pitch, you take that pen. There should be no beating around the bush. I mean, Domino's is here. Enjoy it, bro. What pizza do you get? Free kick for City here. Doku. Left hand side. Into the box. Jeremy Doku with the shot. Great save. Henderson. Savinho. De Bruyne. Oh, scuffs the volley, man. Dean Henderson, man. He is on his A game. You know, he's just producing save after save. Like, man, we can't get past him. Doku is a great shot. That's a beautiful save. He shouldn't be saving that, but he is. What a save, man. So annoying. Penalty stop. That great save just now. The great save against Haaland at the beginning. The great save on Vardiol's header. That's 4 saves he's got to make this half. We're not working him. Again, some would argue he shouldn't be on the pitch, but I can't take that away from good goalkeeping. Marmoush. Oh, man. Give it up sooner. Through ball from Mateta, but he's clearly offside. Mateta wasn't giving us the ball. Jeremy Frimpong to Liverpool. Here we go if you want. Hey, Noel Gallagher's wearing City's away shirt there. Mateta's trying to play that up a bit. Eze gets fouled there. 2 players down for Palace. Game will stop. Three minutes added on. Despite the good run of form this season, it just hasn't been it for City. Yeah, I mean, we're on decent form now. Like 10 games unbeaten. But, yeah, the season just hasn't been it. Even the last 10 games just haven't been City standard, full stop. O'Reilly. Bernardo. Haaland. Goal kick. Big up everyone who's tuning in, by the way. I do appreciate that. Ball forward from Bernardo. Marmoush trying to get to it. Less than a minute left. Kanji, Savinio. Oh, come on. Back pass to Ortega. Hey, Frost. Big ups. Foul. Bruh, is he serious? It is. It has been given. I was just like, bruh to Munoz. It's clearly a foul. Oh gosh, this game. Dean Henderson isn't man of the match so far. Booted away, half time. Job's halfway done for Palace. You know, they've been absolutely cooking us. Well, I don't even know if they've been absolutely cooking us, but we just aren't helping ourselves. You know, we get the opportunities and we just don't take them. We get the opportunity of a penalty and we just don't take it. You know, like, what are we wanting here? You know, are we wanting Palace's team to be in our half and then an open goal for Haaland to run in on? Like, bruh, we're not going to get that, are we? It would never happen, and it will never happen. What chance do you want to bury it? Someone has got to step up and take it. It's such a hard watch. I'm going to pull up something on my screen in a minute as well. You know, we'll talk about some stats. Just doing my halftime post. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on the game so far, though. I think the refereeing's been a bit. I think the penalty was right, but I think like some certain decisions just going Palace's way as opposed to ours. L game, yeah, so far. Okay, I'm gonna look at it now. Like, is anyone I blame Connect? But like, genuinely, can anyone explain to me what wasn't clear and obvious about this? You know, they had the angles. The VAR people get all the angles. There's no way that this angle wasn't a thing, wasn't there. They absolutely saw this angle. There's no way they didn't. Literally, this is outside the box. That onwards is outside the box, and it's not handball. Don't get me wrong, if it was closer to here, or even here, maybe I could get it. Maybe I'd be like, okay, that is very close. It's hard to see. But it's so obvious how much of his arm is outside the box, you know? I can't put words on it. Messing around with refereeing in a game of this magnitude, you know, the game's just... If you're going to get refereeing correct in any game, it's this game. Like, how much arm needs to be out before a goalkeeper does handball? What, is it because the rest of his body's in the box? Then it should just be called body ball as opposed to handball if the rest of the body's in then. You know, it's your hand. It's always been your hand. I completely agree, Connect. I completely agree. Contact us outside the box. Really bad decision. I just don't get it. You know, how much further do you want him out? Do you want him to be over here with his defenders? Do you want him to be up here with his midfielders? Do you want him to be in our box? I'm sorry, I've got to watch this real quick. So I've just watched the commentators give what was said for the reason for the VAR. Okay, apparently the VAR's reasoning was the fact that the handball wasn't a the goal. They weren't sure whether it was a denial of a goal scoring opportunity or a denial of a clear goal scoring opportunity or denial of a possible clear goal scoring opportunity, a possible scoring opportunity. I've never heard that term used before, to be honest. A possible scoring opportunity or possible possible opportunity. I've never heard that used before, but that was their reason. Like what? It's so clear, man. And I don't get why Haaland's not taking his penalty. You know, is another pick of it. Like I don't get it. I really don't. I mean, look at the comments; they're all making it clear. I don't get why Haaland's not taking his pen. It's his penalty. Didn't we learn from 2 years ago when Gundo took a pen against Leeds? Stewart as well. Doesn't matter. Contact outside the box. Automatic penalty. It wouldn't have been a pen. It wouldn't have been a pen because it was outside the box. Okay, it would have been a red. It would have been a red. They would have been down to 10 men, would have had to use their backup keeper, and the saves that Dean Henderson does make maybe don't get made. You know? Like, oh my gosh, it's so frustrating. There should be a man down. You know, I'm not going to go and say the penalty would have been scored because I can't guarantee that, but some of the saves he's made have been brilliant. Dean Henderson, yeah, I can't take anything away from it. But, like, he shouldn't have been on the pitch for half of them. Sorry, I meant red. Alright, no worries, but he shouldn't have been on the pitch. You know, he shouldn't have been on the pitch for the pen, and he shouldn't have been on the pitch for the docu shot. Like, bro. I don't get it, man. Like, why are we messing around with refereeing in a game like this? A game of this magnitude shouldn't be. We shouldn't have to be worrying about refereeing. It should just be us. If we lose and it's on us, then I can't be mad at anything else but ourselves. Okay, but if the referee is messing around, man, it just makes me even more mad that we lost to outside forces we can't control. We can't control what call the ref makes. We have to trust that they'll get it right. And then when we don't trust them, okay, and look, do you know what we'll get after this? Okay, do you know what we'll get after this? Most we'll get is a possible sorry. A sorry. A sorry doesn't give us the FA Cup. A sorry doesn't put them down to 10 men. A sorry doesn't make me less mad. It makes me more mad that all they give you is an apology. An apology for making a cup-defining decision. It's VAR I hate it. For me, VAR isn't actually the problem. The problem is the people on it. The people are incompetent. They aren't consistent. That is so clear and obvious. Like what they put a post out later apologizing. Like, what does that matter to me? Does that give my team the trophy now? You know, what gift do City get from the people coming out saying we're sorry? We don't get anything. We just know that they know they messed up, and that just makes it even worse. It's the same thing. The people and the system are different. It's like when you have a computer and you can't make it do something for you. Is it you or is it the computer? I want a rematch if we lose. Sadly for us, there is no chance that'll happen, man. But we got to trust our team for another 50 minutes ish. I just don't want bad refereeing to be the reason we lose this. Last season we were awful, and all that we can blame is ourselves. This game hasn't been awful from City. It's the refereeing that needs looking at. Let's hope City strike back. A good win now would be totally sweet. Come on, City. Yeah, and we got to back the boys at the end of the day. There are still 45 minutes to make up for a missed penalty. There are still 45 minutes to win this match at the end of the day. There's a lot of time left, and it will kick off in just a couple minutes. So make sure you're here for the second half. Again, though, I just want a good performance. I'll give you halftime stats real quick if you're curious. Quick look at halftime stats. 19% possession to 81, 3 shots on target, and 3 shots to 8 shots, 2 shots on target to 4 shots. Big chances missed, 0 to 1. Accurate passes, 50. They've only had 54 accurate passes, by the way. 54 accurate passes. It just shows you what you do with the ball is so crucial. They've only made 54 passes, and we've made over 300. 91 passing accuracy to 64. 0 corners to 4. An XG of 1.5 for us. Near enough. But look, like I said, second half incoming in just a couple minutes. I just gotta hope that we can somehow do this. Really gotta hope. I'm hoping for some subs at halftime. I think maybe Savinha should come off. Let me know your second half score prediction. I don't think we're getting back into this or not. Players are walking back out. The camera's on Palace players, so I can't tell whether subs have been made or not. "2-1 City," says Frost. To be fair, my prediction was 2-1, so I guess that is still on the cards, but we'll have to wait and see. Quick drink. Camera's on Marmouche. Alright, well, we will be kicking off. Again, can't notice any changes, so sticking with it. Here is Ruben Diaz. Here is Savinho. Right hand side. Ball in. Good header away. Doku! Oh, blinking Haaland blocked it. Mateta on the ball. Tried to dribble past Bernardo. Deflected off of him. Now here's Eze. 6 is gay, isn't it? Kamada. Mitchell. Eze. Mateta. So easy. Mitchell now looking to get forward again. Plays one through. Easily intercepted by Ruben Diaz. Now De Bruyne takes it off him. Bernardo Silva. Savinho down the right hand side, beats his man, puts on a cross. No one there. That was a solid ball. But genuinely just no one there. I think Marmouche was close, but he wasn't in the area that Savinho put it to. O'Reilly puts one over for Haaland. Headed out by Palace player, I believe. I believe it's Lacroix. Camera's on him. Have another look. Looking at the header from before, Haaland was on back post for, and then it went to Doku. Actually clips off the back of Haaland's head on the way out. Oh, no corner. Okay. Mateta, does he lose it? He does. Wharton tries to play a ball through to Eze. Eze played it back to Kamada. Foul by Marmouche. Oh no, by us. No, by them even. Akanji back through to Savinho. Ball in again. Doku. Tried to bend it into the top corner. Again, it wasn't far. If he pulls that off, beautiful shot. But I need more than it wasn't far, you know? I need a bit more than that. Scored in last year's FA Cup final, Doku. It was too little, too late, I'm afraid. He's the only guy that I felt played well in that game. The only guy that was really going for it. Came on at half time. Here is Sarr. Out by Nico Riley. Ball into the box. Eze, shot blocked. Wharton had a shot. It got blocked by his own player, though. It went straight to his head. He's gone down because of it. It's a decent volley by Eze as well. It's very powerful. And so was Wharton's, to be fair. He just didn't get a chance to travel. Yeah, it was a good block by Finka Kanji. Yeah, Wharton's just absolutely thunderbolted it into Gay's head. Pepper's bigging up Wharton. Apologies for the yawn. Yeah, Pepper's bigging up Wharton in the thing. Just seeing the penalty save again. Now I'm seeing a great save again. Game's paused at the moment still. Gay's still getting a bit of treatment. Okay, he's just going onto the side of the pitch here before he comes back on. Tuchel's watching. Did a bit of scouting, probably. De Bruyne. Bernardo. Doku. Vardiol. De Bruyne. Now then, Ortega. Can that battle crash out? If we miss another huge opportunity, I don't know what I'll do. Flip the table. Oh, I just got to hope that doesn't happen. Ball into the box from City. Headed away-ish. I already crashed out since I there. I mean, when that Doku foul didn't get given, that almost sent me over, man. Because Dean Henderson red, I swallowed it, let it bit my tongue. But bruh, sometimes, man, it's just man, what? Ball in from Vardiol. Kanji. Bernardo. Doku. Bernardo. Bernardo shot blocked. Corner. Good block by, I think it's Kamada. Yeah, definitely a corner. Come on, KDB, whip a good one, please. And whoever heads it, make it unsavable. Ball in. Here's Haaland. Oh my gosh. Just completely missed it. Cleared out by Ruben Diaz. Ball into the box. Still in the box. 2-0. We are awful. What are we doing? What are we actually doing? Yeah, man, it's Munoz with it as well. Goal and an assist. What are we doing? Throw into the box. You've got to do better. They're looking for offside. It's going to get overturned. It took a touch off Sarr. It's going to get overturned. It's going to get overturned. It won't stand. It shouldn't stand. Surely. The shot takes a touch off Sarr, the first shot, and Sarr was offside. This will get overturned. We're going to get that off the hook here. Yeah, he's off. He's so clearly off. So clearly off. Yeah, he's in the 6-yard box and no other City player is. Vardio's on the line of it, but like Sarr's like well and truly in it. It's been turned over. We've been that off. His whole body's offside. VAR's just confirmed it. I got something right. I think Gay's getting subbed off here. Yeah, he has been. Not too sure who's replaced him. Looks like some City coach and a Palace coach are not happy with each other, showing a bit of frustrations in each other's faces. Looked like it may have been someone from the medical team of City. Lerma comes on from our Gay here. Akanji plays it through for Omar Marmoush. Goal kick. I don't even know at this point, Cesare there. I don't even know if I want to know at this point. Yeah, we've got people in our staff blinking, getting in the faces of Palace staff. Savinio puts through Marmoush. This has to be a wake-up call for you. Shouldn't be a need for a wake-up call. But yeah, I agree. You know, it could have been 2-0 so easily. Doku drifting in. Just hope Claudio Echeverri, let's try him. There's a better chance at blinking Pep playing than that, for being real. What is that ball, Vardio, man? Like that's nothing more than just pathetic's not the right word, but panic's not either. It's somewhere in the middle. Like trying for the sake of trying. Big ups everyone who's tuning in right now, by the way. Club doctors have just clashed heads in the tunnel, squaring off at one another. What is going on? Here is Akanji. Ball to De Bruyne, Marmouche, Savinio, Akanji, Savinio, Vardio, De Bruyne, Savinio. Again, just a silly ball. "12 shots for Palace." Thinking 4 shots for Palace today. Guardiola PMO. Yellow card incoming here for... It'll be a City player. I just can't remember who. Nico Riley. Corner conceded by Doku. We conceded a corner. No, we conceded a goal from a corner to Crystal Palace last time. Ball into the box from Crystal Palace. Vardio tries to head away. It's still in our box. Haaland heads it away. Kamada's shot goes just over. Just watching us, man. It's so hard to do. When are we going to make a sub? At what point does it get to? Here's Ruben Diaz. Kanji. De Bruyne gives it away. We're robbing teams off Europa League football again, bro. Man, we're about to give a team at Europa League football here. Oh, bro, what was that pass? Just straight out Wharton, man. Just give us something, City, man. This season has been nothing but pain. Don't make this game personify it, man. You've got 20 minutes just over to make up for it. Not make up for the whole thing, you can't do that, but you can put a plaster over it, in a sense. It's still there, but it's not as bad. O'Reilly really would have just knocked it back to your own keeper there. Foul by Munoz. Was a bit too eager for that ball. Ruben Diaz, Bernardo, Doku, ball in. Akanji gets it over to Savinho. Nice back pass. Akanji, Marmouche, Savinho. Tries to play a ball in. Throw in one. It's going to be Akanji's throw. All the cameras are on City fans there. De Bruyne. Shot blocked. Doku. Vardiol. Diaz. Lifts one over to Doku. Kevin De Bruyne. Watson took one to the head there. It's a very powerful shot. Phil Foden warming up. Grealish as well. Gundo. I mean, no offence, but I don't see them doing much. It's not like they've been brilliant this season. And that drop, man, that stoppage has really probably killed any momentum we may have had. Wharton is on the sideline now, ready to come back on in about a minute or so. Jeremy Doku. Doku, getting forward now. Come on, Doku. Bernardo in the box. Savinio tries to put one across. De Bruyne. O'Reilly. Oh, man. Just messing around with it. Have a shot, man. Not like that, Marmouche, bro. O'Reilly, you had a gap to shoot there. De Bruyne plays a really nice ball to him. I don't know what he's doing. He tries to put it onto probably what's his strong foot, clearly. But man, just shoot. De Bruyne slips on the ball, gets it to Bernardo. Give it away, bro. Yeah, left-footed. He's left-footed. My bad. I'm back. I don't know what happened. My tab just shut down. Happens sometimes. Foden's on the field now, bro. It hasn't. Oh, Echeverry's on. Get in there, bro. Holy moly. Best thing that's happened this game for us. Echeverry and Phil Foden, come on. Marmouche and Savinio off. Wow. Echeverry, eh? All right. This is quite the game for you to come on in, lad. Oh, De Bruyne, bro. What was that? Come on, Echeverry. I just want to see him on the ball. I want to see him do something. Oh, there you go, bro. Now I'm actually loving it. Apart from the fact that we're losing. Let's see how he does. I really hope it's good. Because we could do some good right now. Here's Echeverry. Plays it to Phil Foden. Good ball. Yes, sir, says Ali Lolo. Yeah, go on. He actually exists. Here's Akanji. Phil Foden. Akanji. Whoa. What was that ball, bro? What was that ball? Nketiah, I think that is on the sidelines. That looks like him. He will be coming on. For Mateta. Cardboard cut out of Mateta in the stands. Bernardo hoofs it forward. Echeverry chasing to try to put the pressure on. Marmouche first to miss a pen in an FA Cup final 15 years, by the way. Yeah, that is just what I want to hear. That is mint. That is fantastic. That is. You just couldn't write it, could you? We had the chance, whether Dean Henderson should be on the pitch or not. We've had the chance to get back in that game. That was the chance. Phil Foden driving in a bit. Plays it to De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Akanji. I feel like Akanji's operating the right wing since Savinio went off. Bernardo. Doku. Tackled. Vardio. I'll just keep my eyes on Echeverri, see how he plays. Corner one. If I see Echeverri in the centre of the box, he looks tiny, by the way. He is not tall. He's going to be near the edge of it, probably. It will be Phil Foden on this corner. Come on, Phil. Less than 10 minutes of normal time. Come on, Blues. Come on. Ball in. Haaland. Well over. Doku wins the ball back. Will he lose it? No, he won't. Manages to keep it in as well. Good stuff. And Doku. No, De Bruyne even. Bernardo. Hoofs one forward. Phil Foden and Haaland chasing it. Phil Foden enters the box. Echeverri. Foden. De Bruyne. Echeverri! Save! And again! Oh my lord. Man. I'm not gonna go on Echeverri, man, but oh my gosh. I can't. I just can't. We're getting everything here. We've had the chances. It's a great ball by De Bruyne. Echeverri's shot's just basically at the keeper. Haaland called for handball there. I don't know what you could be talking about. I'll have a replay. Just not going our way, is it? I didn't see any handball. I'm not going to call for something I didn't see. We're going to get a corner at least. No throwing, my bad. Diaz yellowed. Not sure what for. May have been a challenge earlier that I missed. I just can't remember. Bernardo. Diaz, Kanji. Echeverri. Poor ball by Diaz. It's going to be a yellow card for Kanji. After advantage is over. Ball over. Ortega handles the ball in his box. Bernardo would have played it to Echeverri. Now he does. Echeverry down the left-hand side. Plays it off to Doku. Bardiol, Bernardo misses it. De Bruyne's booked. Says Frost. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling, bro. Just again, everything just not quite going for us. Got a lot of players on the yellow at the moment, Sissy. Mignard's in the box. Ball goes across. Frustration for you, Connect, I imagine. Yeah, not just for me, I'm afraid. For like every City fan that's in Wembley is paid to go there, and we're just fluffing every chance we get. I'm not angry at Echeverry for missing that. Just frustrated we're not scoring here. I'm more frustrated Dean Henderson saved it, to be honest. It wasn't the best shot by Echeverry, but I'm not going to go in at him. It's his debut. And, he's come on in an FA Cup final. It's not the best situation to be subbed into. To be fair, I just hope next time we see him, it'll be for longer. Because, he's not had many moments there, but he got into good positions. On the ball, doesn't look too bad. Making the right calls, I feel. Such a shame. Well, it was saved. What about Marmish Miss Pen? Ain't no way we'll let Palace win this, bro. Man, don't hold your breath. Yeah, Marmish Miss Pen annoying. Like, I don't even know why he's taking it. It's not Frankfurt. Yeah, I don't even know if he was Frankfurt's pen taker, but he ain't there anymore. Okay, and if he was there, and if he was the pen taker there, he ain't here. It's Haaland, and it will always be Haaland until we sign someone that's better at doing pens. Palace first FA Cup win ever could happen. It could. I'm just really hoping it doesn't, man. I'm really hoping it doesn't. If Dean Henderson isn't man of the match, by the way, then the man of the match award is rigged. Because he is the reason that they are still winning this. It's not a diss on the rest of the Palace team, but that is just how it is. Gundo subbed on. I don't imagine as many pen takers better than Haaland. Exactly. Haaland should be our pen taker. And he is. He is our pen taker. Not should be, not could be. Game is gone, is over. I think that Echeverry chance is going to be one we regret not taking. And I hate the fact that that is the chance we'll look back on. It was the best chance we've had this half. Nketiah, flag goes up. Echeverry picks up the ball quite deep in the defence, plays it off to Akanji. De Bruyne, Vardio, Doku. Doku. Still holding it, Doku. Give it up, bro. And then you produce a pass like that, man. Like, here's Foden. De Bruyne. We're almost at added time. Don't suspect there'll be a ton added on. Maybe 5 minutes. Doku. O'Reilly. Echeverry. Goes out. 10 minutes added on. Right, you've got another. You got 1/9 of this game to make it up. There's going to be 10 minutes added time, commentator said. All right, here we go then. Make it worth it, Blues, please. 10 minutes. This is City's at the game, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be a second FA Cup final in a row that will go to watch and lose by the looks of it. It's not over yet, like. Come on, Phil, bro, come on. Now's not the time to be taking a sloppy touch. Rigged match, honestly. Lad, to be honest, look, whether Henderson should be on or not is not a fact, not a matter up to debate, you know. He should be off, but we've only got ourselves to blame. Missed the penalty. We could have been level before half time. Don't get me wrong, the ref's not been great, you know. A few fouls that definitely should have gone our way that haven't. A red card that should have gone our way and hasn't. You know? But we have to look at ourselves. A draw puts you top 4. I'm hoping for more than that. But yeah, we do need to beat Bournemouth. Ball in. De Bruyne has a shot wide. Yeah, it's just always curling. No deflections. No, nothing like that. Foul on Doku there. I thought that KDB shot was in at first. Echeverry got to the edge of the box. His shot was blocked. Will Hughes tries to put a ball through, but City are back on it. Yeah, I would have loved it if that KDB shot was in. It would have been absolute cinema, wouldn't it? KDB in his last game at Wembley in a City shirt. Eze plays a ball forward. Foul there. think Echeverry's about to go into the book. We need to be better. O'Reilly trying to win the ball. They're wasting time on the corner. They can't knock it. I'd see Haaland and Grealish do that back in treble season. Akanji, Foden. Doku. De Bruyne. Bernardo. Doku. Tries to put ball in. Echeverry, shot saved. Ilkay Gundogan. Foden into Akanji. Akanji into the box. Echeverry shot blocked. Haaland called for handball. We're not going to get that, bro. Put your hands down and get back to playing with your feet, bro. I'll have a look at it in a minute, but it didn't look like it. De Bruyne. Diaz. Doku. Silent Watchalong. I mean, it's more just anticipation, you know. To keep watching. But biggest was tuning in. M2 Zebra. Got De Bruyne. Wait, Palace will be in Community Shield, I just realised. Yeah, if the game keeps going for the next 3 minutes and 20 seconds, like it has been, then yeah, they will be against Liverpool. I'll make for a different Community Shield. At least if Palace win the Community Shield next season, we know they won't win the league. Game's gone. Palace 0, Liverpool 4. Less than 3 minutes left. Come on, Blues. If I don't see Dean Henderson holding up that blinking trophy, bro, that man of the match trophy, then the game is truly gone. Even if City win, by the way, he's the only reason, and they've made it this far. Well, he's the only reason, like, they're still ahead. Ball into the box, cleared away. Echeverry, Gundo. I say, the only reason. There's a bit more than that, but he's the only reason they're still ahead. That's what I should have said. Less than 2 minutes to go. Ball in from De Bruyne. Head out for a goal kick. Doku showing his frustrations, waving his arms. Palace fans struggling to contain their nerves for the next minute and a half, roughly. Poor City kid, finding it hard to watch. Desperate for a miracle. Less than a minute left. The next shot will likely be our last. We better shoot. We better have at least one shot in this minute. Bye, says Ali. Big ups between and Edinburgh. Doku, 30 seconds. Just, when I said have a shot, at least like hit the target, bro. Like, that was so bad. Bye-bye, says Ali. 100 minutes are up. Full time. It's really a reflection of the season, isn't it? It really is. Just straight up a reflection of the season. The pain doesn't stop. There is no high for this season. There is just pain. That's all this season will be remembered as. Crystal Palace first ever major trophy. Congrats to Palace. But Pep not happy. Nothing to say. Crystal Palace 1, Man City 0. We got Robertson's Talsif. At the end of the day, Talsif, I know he should have been sent off, Dean Henderson. I know it. But it goes deeper than that. We had a penalty. It's not Dean Henderson's fault we didn't score that. It's not the ref's fault we didn't score that. We had chances. Don't get me wrong, Henderson should have been sent off. That was an awful decision. That shouldn't have happened. But we have to take accountability for missing those opportunities. We had chances before Henderson should have been sent off. And I know if Henderson got sent off, then the game changes completely. I know that. Of course I know that. Okay, maybe we go on to win. Why did Marmish take the pen? No idea. I want to know that just as much as Frost does, as much as you do. You know? I want to know that as much as every City fan in that stadium. Okay, but at the end of the day, we only have ourselves to blame. I don't care how bad the refereeing was. Sure, it wasn't great. It wasn't in our favour. Okay? But we have to look at ourselves here. Like I said, it's a complete reflection of how this season has gone for us. You know, just painful moment after painful moment. You know, just not stopping. You know, man, Palace deserved it at the end of the day. You know, I don't even think they played negative football. You know, I don't even think they played boring. Okay, it's frustrating. It is, but we have to look at ourselves. You know, that's the only way we can grow from this. Okay, if we just blame this on the refereeing, then we won't grow. Okay, we have to take accountability. Sadly, KDB's last season doesn't end with a trophy. But what it should end with is a valuable lesson, not just from this game, but from all the ones that came before it. You know, all the ones that were awful. You know, it was more than just this. We have to take accountability. And I'll be discussing that more in my match review. I will do a match review on this. I think it needs to be discussed about. Typically, I might not. Sometimes I might not talk about finals because the energy is just negative all over. Everyone's going to be fuming. No one is going to be happy. But I think I should do a review on this. We need to. I can't just run away from it because it didn't go our way. We need to talk about it. But anyway, big ups to you all, guys. I really do appreciate your support, as per usual. My match review will be soon, so feel free to tune into that. Appreciate you all.